Salam namaste, thank you so much for clicking on this video. As always, welcome to Reaction Check. मैंने कुछ टूरिज़म की वीडियोस की थी और उन टूरिज़म की वीडियोस पे काफ़ी सारे कमेंट्स आते हैं और उन कमेंट्स में मुझे और चीज़ें पता लगती हैं. मैं आपसे सवाल करता हूँ कि भाई आप मुझे स्टेट के बारे में कुछ और बताएं और उसमें जो इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ें होती हैं मैं उनको उठा के अपनी रिसर्च करता हूँ. फॉर माई ओन नॉलेज, I want to improve my understanding of what India is all about. So I went into some of the comments and actually found this amazing recommendation. Now this is a documentary, like a 6 minutes documentary made on a village in Meghalaya region, जहाँ पे लोगों के नाम थोड़े अजीब से हैं. और मैं आपको क्या बताऊँ इसके बारे में, मतलब बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग, बड़ी फैसिनेटिंग सी चीज़ है ये. और इसको तो देख के ही मज़ा आएगा. तो चलिए देखते हैं इसमें ऐसा है क्या. आप भी देखिए, एंजॉय करिए मेरे साथ, क्योंकि मैं बड़ा उतावला हो रहा हूँ इसको देखने के लिए. और चेक करते हैं क्या है.
A chorus of roosters greets the new day. But in this small village in the northeast of India, their calls aren't the only ones that fill the air. A lady sings out to her neighbor. But this call has a much deeper meaning. Each short tune is unique, and each one represents a person.
Interesting.
It's a kind of secondary name that people here use throughout their lives. Every villager in Gongtong has one. It's called Jingra Yaobei.
Jingra means the song, and Yaobei means grandmother. This song has been composed for the newborn baby by mother or father, and because in our society we are the matrilineal society, so this song also we are dedicated to our grandmother. That's why we call in Khasi the Jingra Yaobei.
Community leader Rothal Kongset is a new father who's just finished composing a song for his baby boy.
Di 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 ding ding ding, ne 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 ne, na 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 ne 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 ne.
Rothal says composing a Jingra Yaobei is an important rite of passage for parents, and it serves as a symbolic bond with their children.
Jingra Yaobei. अगर आपको इसके बारे में कुछ
Even
ज़्यादा
more so
पता है,
than the
please
actual
put it in the
names,
comment section.
parents use the tunes to call their children from infancy to old age. It's a centuries-old tradition invented for practical purposes.
According to the tale of our grandmother, before as our belief that in the jungles we cannot call somebody's name. Maybe some cows, they are living in the jungles or in the rivers, so they might know your name or my name. If the cows know my name, and then they will take my name, and then I might get ill, and maybe I will die. So to protect from that, instead of calling his or her name, they compose this Jingra Yaobei, and they, instead of calling by names, they used to call by this Jingra Yaobei, and the cows also, they don't know whose song belongs to whom. They don't know.
People today aren't so superstitious, but Jingra Yaobei is still a common way to communicate in a place where most people farm and gather forest produce in the steep hills to earn a living. And back in the village, Jingra Yaobei is still the best way to call children to come home. The tunes of Jingra Yaobei can still be heard across Gongtong village. But life here is changing. New cash crops like broom grass have replaced traditional food crops, bringing in money and modern communication tools. The village elders fear Jingra Yaobei may soon die out.
Oh man.
Tolong makan ko mobile wala na do nang siya lang what should do bro we green deal ya kan bagas.
Nowadays, instead of calling by their names, by this thing, I obey. I mean, we used to call by their mobile.
But Technology is a tradition villagers in Kongtong want to keep alive. So Rothel and other villagers have come up with an ambitious goal. They want to turn their community, which for centuries has been isolated from much of the world, into a destination for tourists from across India and beyond. The key to maintaining their ancient local customs, they say, is to make it relevant. Doing that means teaching their way of life to visitors from outside. But such a dramatic change can't happen overnight. So far, only a handful of researchers and journalists have visited this village, which remains extremely hard to get to.
Of course.
A road to the village didn't even exist until 2013, and it remains far from complete. But progress, though slow, is being made. A few villagers recently formed a cooperative and are building a guest house in the traditional Khasi design. They hope it will attract tourists to come and stay for days at a time.
We don't realize that this way of us that the people will know. And after the people coming for for interviewing and for doing research, we are surprised that our culture has been popular this much. So that's why we are realized now that we should preserve and we should promote them so that the people they will know, and we also the people of this village we should practice from generation to generation.
It's not certain if promoting their culture can be a successful economic model for Kongtong, but trying to do so gives their local customs and Jingra Yaobe a reason to survive.
If you know the instrument that he's playing, please put it in the comment
these
section.
People want to share with others. After all, there aren't many corners of the world where people can claim their name is a song. For Assignment Asia, this is Pearly Jacob in Kongtong village in the northeast Indian state of Meghalaya.
जी हाँ, तो कैसी आपकी ज़िंदगी रहेगी कि अगर आपका नाम गीत हो और आपकी सारी ज़िंदगी आपको लोग अगर पुकारें हैं तो वो एक खूबसूरत सा गीत हो. Guangtong village in Meghalaya, northeast state of India. It was a very good recommendation. It was an excellent recommendation, and I hope through this video, if 500 people can watch and they can share with other people, and maybe this region can get a little bit of acceptance and also a little bit of recognition, so that इनके पास भी tourism जाए और इनके पास भी थोड़े बहुत resources और funds आएँ ताकि अपना culture promote कर सकें और अपनी जो संस्कृति है उसको एक अद्भुत तरीके से उसकी protection कर सके और उसको महफूज कर सके. मैं हिंदी के लफ्ज़ ढूंढ रहा हूँ लेकिन मिल नहीं रहे मुझे, और थोड़ी हिंदी में भी सीख रहा हूँ आपके कमेंट से, और थोड़ी बहुत आपकी मूवीज़ देख लेता हूँ मैं, उनमें भी हिंदी के कुछ शब्द होते हैं जो मेरी सोच को और मेरी अक्ल को काफ़ी ज़्यादा चैलेंज करते हैं. तो like always, thank you so much for recommending this video. Thank you for recommending this video. And again, I have other videos on my channel as well, videos like these, maybe some comedy videos, maybe some music videos. You can check them out as well. You can subscribe to the channel. I'm also available on Instagram. You can follow me. The link to that is in the description box. Like always, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Until next time, goodbye, tata, namaste, and adios.